Walsall sorting out the goalkeeping options. Sam Hornby has signed up for a 2-year contract, so he's staying in the building, and he's definitely a good, solid backup, I would say. But maybe he'll be pushing for a first team slot. Played just 12 games last season, and at 30, he's in his peak as far as goalkeepers are concerned. So he will be looking for more game time. But Walsall's 6th signing of the transfer window is Myles Roberts. He's on a season-long loan from Watford. 23-year-old, so he's not as young as some of the keepers we've had of late. Had a very good spell with Partick Thistle in the Scottish Championship last season. First half of the season, played 21 games, got 8 clean sheets. But here's the kicker. Watford recalled him to send him up a division. Sent him to Bristol Rovers. Got there. Didn't get much of a look in, to be honest, and had a bit of an injury, which is another sort of worrying line that we've had with some of the signings so far. But let's just fingers crossed that's not going to bite us. Myles, he'd started off at Reading. He's played 96 games so far. Some of those, or a large part of those, in non-league. Concord and Welling speak very highly of him. And of course, Partick Thistle, 8 clean sheets in 21. That's very, very impressive run. Dunfermline were after him for a season-long loan, but Walsall get the nod. We just hope that if it's all going well for him, he's not going to get recalled. Another player that's signed up is Priestley Farquharson. Now, we thought with his injury record, only playing 24 games in 2 years, we thought he was going to be on the way. But he signed a new 1-year contract with an option of another year. Priestley at 28, in his prime, if we can keep him fit, he is an outstanding centre-half. And as the Newport fans said when we signed him, he could comfortably do League One or higher if he could stay fit. So it's the fitness issues that are the concern. The signing is a little bit surprising. I spoke to Priest latter part of last season, and he'd been fit for the last 3-4 weeks of the season, but didn't get dropped in. Mainly, probably not because he's not match fit. But we've seen before, Matt Sadler threw Donovan Daniels in when he wasn't match fit, and maybe he's learnt from that. But how do you get match fit if you don't get games with no reserve, obviously? So Priestley, is it going to be a tale of woe and more injuries, or are we going to see the real Priestley Farquharson next season? I certainly hope it's the latter, and he'd certainly shake things up in defence if we get a regular run for him. So that's what we're hoping for. Right then, I have another one. We have another signing on the way. Yeah, it looks like Stuttle has been confirmed. So we'll get into the detail with that, and then we'll look at the squad and see where the gaps are.